See, this people on YouTube. This live stream. I'm gonna show you all this here. Shit's tragic. So this live stream is based. This live stream. This live stream is dedicated to Kirshnik Khari Ball, who is also known professionally as Takeoff from this hip hop trio Migos. I'm gonna read you this. I'm gonna read you a story about him. Then they'll let me see if I can. Notice nobody will ever flag nobody or copyright strike anything. I'm looking on the pictures. Well, this start. I'm a I'm gonna just I'm gonna go focus on that. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on to Google Live and focus on this. I'm going in. We'll focus on this because I got tomorrow's live stream. Uh that's about to be based on American actor Mike Evans, who was known for, you know, known for the Lionel Jefferson character. I gotta work on. I gotta do a live show on that tomorrow. Now I do emergency live stream to show you about Kirshnik Curry Ball. I'm gonna go on to the click to Houston, and I'm gonna read this to you. Before I'm gonna go on to this Wikipedia thing. Shit, this is fucking tragic, man. Shit happened at like what? Fucking 2:30 in the morning. This shit happened like what? 2:30 in the morning. This type of shit happened at 2 in the morning. We're going straight into this shit. It's news about Takeoff. It's news about Migos member Takeoff. So this is from like 4:48 in the morning. So it was updated. I think it was about today. I think it was around 12:42. I think. I'll read this to you anyway because I know you're gonna have to hear this now. Houston, an investigation is underway after rapper Takeoff, whose real name is Kirshnik Khari Ball, of the popular group the hip hop trio Migos, was fatally shot during a private party at a bowling alley in downtown Houston. That's today. The I feel it was happening what 2:40 in the morning. It was late last night all the way to like early today. The officers with the Houston Police Department and emergency officials with the Houston Fire Department responded to reports of a shooting at 810 Billiards and Bowling, located at 1201 San Jacinto, around 2:40 a.m. I think it was in the morning. At 2:40 in the morning. There's a tweet from Taisha Walker. It says homicide investigators with Houston police and medical examiners with the Houston Forensic Science Center or at downtown bowling alley where Migos rapper Takeoff was killed overnight. At least one fan is here with flowers. One fan is here with flowers. That's what it says. At KPRC2 Taisha. Hashtag Takeoff. Hashtag Migos. This one about this. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this for you, for all you viewers to listen. 13 seconds of this video here. This is where Takeoff was killed overnight. Look at it. See, the bad things what happened with Takeoff, whose real name was Kirshnik Ball, and it was tragic. It was completely tragic. because I'm going to look at this anyway. The officers, HPD officers said when they arrived at the scene, they located a large crowd and a man with a gunshot wound to the head or neck. The man, who officers did not immediately identify, was pronounced dead at the scene. That's what they said. That's what Houston Police Department said, all related to this. According to HPD, Lieutenant Salazar, according to them, 40 to 50 people, that's right, 40 people to 50 people were at the location where the shooting took place. The party reportedly ended at 1 a.m. in the morning, but carried over until the incident occurred. Investigators said they found multiple shell casings on the third level outside the bowling and pool hall. During a conference, police confirmed that group members Quavo and Takeoff were in attendance at the time of the shooting. Police said security guards who were at the event heard the shooting, but reportedly did not see it. The two additional victims were taken to nearby hospitals in private vehicles in unknown condition. It's said by HPD. HPD said that. So there's a picture of the trio. This picture was taken off. Um, I think it was around June 27th of last year. When they were seen at the BET Awards when they arrived last year, June 27th of last year. That's how they arrived there in California. It said this: Takeoff left and Quavo of Migos arrived at the what BET Awards at Los Angeles Los Angeles, California on June 27th of last year. Houston police say one person was fatally shot and two others injured early Tuesday at a yeah, that was earlier today at a private party attended by members of the rap group Migos. That was a photo that was taken by a man named Jordan Strauss, who was with Envision, uh, slash Envision slash AP File, and that's what it's meant for. And it's from the Associated Press, the file, the AP File. Officers initially said they would not be releasing the victim's identity. The identity. That's what officers are saying. They initially been saying they would not be releasing the victim's identity until his family was notified, and his identification was verified by the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences. Police did not confirm the victim is a black male in his 20s. A representative for the group confirmed the victim was Takeoff, whose real name is, I said already, Kirshnik Khari Ball. There's another picture of them. Uh, Here's another picture of them from March 23rd of 2019. The investors, investigators, are saying that they are looking at nearby surveillance video and are working to determine what led up to the shooting. A spokesperson with the TABC, Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, told KPRC2 that that's the television station. That's a television station that was in Texas, Houston, Texas. That if an investigation were to find that the business policies, procedures, or practices contributed to the fatal shooting, potential penalties could include a civil fine, a civil fine, or a temporary suspension of the establishment's liquor license. Depending on the severity of a potential violation, cancellation of the business liquor license could be considered. That would mean they could no longer sell alcohol, though it wouldn't necessarily mean they closed their doors permanently. The spokesperson said in a statement, as far as timeline, there's not a concrete answer. It will depend on how quickly TABC agents and local police were able to collect evidence and witness interviews. Quavo and Takeoff released their debut is quote unquote only built for Infinity Links a few weeks ago without a third Migos member, Offset. And this another note of it. At 11:13. You know what I mean? That's gonna be live. Anyone with information on this shooting is urged to call Crime Stoppers at 713-222 TIPS or the HPD Homicide Division at 713-308-2600. I think, was it? Let me rephrase. 713-308-26. I forgot to get the word. 713-308-2600. We got a tweet from Houston Police. Update. 2 other victims taken in private vehicles to hospitals. Media partners. We are not releasing an identity of the deceased victim until his family is notified and ID verified by Harris County Institute of Forensic Scientists. Oh, I forgot. Forensic Sciences. Any updates on the incident will be posted here. This one tweet. This came from Houston Police. Downtown officers are on a shooting of 1200 Polk. One victim was found deceased upon arrival. Hashtag HOU News CC9. This is from 50. This came from it was posted like what 5:04 a.m. It was posted on 5:04 a.m. today. There's a map right here. 1201 San Jacinto, in Houston, Texas. And the 77002 zip code. Map was already. I ain't gonna build no larger. I ain't gonna build a map and make it large. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking build that goddamn map. There's there's a place right there. There's a Harris Health Lyndon B. Johnson Hospital there. We got Greater Fifth Ward District there. Denver Harbor Point Houston area. Northeast Houston there. Buffalo Bayou Park, right? Art Car Museum, Washington Avenue, Gunfields Collision Memorial Park, Buffalo Bayou Park. Listen, the Mental Collection, West University Place, Southside Place, Houston Zoo, Texas Children's Hospital, West Tower, University of Houston, Smither Park, Gus Wortham Park Golf Course. Yeah, that's in the wards right there. There's all the wards in Houston, Texas, right there. So the map was all this big. I ain't gonna be able to zoom the motherfucker because the goddamn map was already been noticed for. They all got the complete coverage, so I ain't got no time to do it. I might just go on back to. I might just roll on. I'm gonna go mosey my ass on to the Wikipedia shit. So let me go on there to Wikipedia and read this shit. We're going straight to Mr. Khari, Kirshnik Khari Ball for a minute. We're going right back to him. We're going back to the story of Kirshnik Khari Ball. Kirshnik Khari Ball, known professionally as Takeoff, was an American rapper. He was best known as a member of the hip hop trio Migos, along with Quavo, who was his uncle. Offset, who was a first cousin of his, who was once removed. Migos hit Versace from 2013, went viral and peaked at number 99 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. He's he started making beats and developing rhythms in the seventh grade when they were youngsters, but they did not start producing music until 2011. On August 5th, 2020, news broke that Takeoff was named as the perpetrator in a civil lawsuit filed by a female victim on charges of sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, and interference with civil rights at a June 2020 party. That was previously in Los Angeles, California. I mean, let's go right there. In Los Angeles, California. And when you go right there, it goes back to today. On November 1st, 2022, that's today, when Kirshnik Khari, who's also known as Takeoff, from the trio Migos, was shot and killed in Houston, Texas. I'm not going to jump to the early life and career because it'll be too much for me to read. It'll be too much for me to read. I'm ready to dip, man, because my cousin went and told me about what happened to Takeoff. Like I was hurting about. I was like, damn. I'm like, Offset was killed. Damn, not Offset. Takeoff. Wow. Why would Takeoff get? Why would Takeoff get into a fight with somebody else in Houston, Texas, and he gets killed, and he gets killed. He gets killed in a billiard building. Something just completely went bad here. The thing is about this man. This man was 28 years old. He was 28 years old, man. He's just a fucking kid. He's just a kid. Takeoff was a year younger than my cousins Jared and Jonathan. You know what I mean? My cousins Jared and Jonathan Coleman. Okay, Offset was a couple years younger than my cousins Jonathan and Jared Coleman, and the late Hassan Shaw. The late Hassan Shaw. Okay, he's a couple years. He's a couple years. He's got a couple years younger than them. He's just 28 years old. My cousins, uh, my cousin Jared was like 29. Okay, my cousin Jonathan was like 30 years old. So he around the age range of Sasha Banks. You know, my cousin Hassan called it. So a lot of people are younger. Uh, Sarah Sarah Lee, who was a tough enough WWE tough enough contestant. She died as well. As among the two people did you among all the three people you would have seen people that died was Malcolm McCormick, you know what I mean? Malcolm McCormick, Sarah Lee, and Hassan Shaw. It's all the three people that's no longer with us. Many people that was alive, my cousin Jonathan Coleman, then WWE superstar Mercedes Bernardo. And those they were younger than around the age ranges they are. I read shit about Takeoff because it was tragic. It was tragic. I had to go click to Houston and find this shit out. And I got somebody else I got somebody else get on the phone with my cousin, and my cousin knows about this. He'll let them know about it. Listen to this. Listen to this. That's right. So over the news. Click to Houston, KHOU, CNN, Axios, ABC 13 Houston, and BBC News. It was all over these media sites. Takeoff. He's just a kid, man. He's just 28 years old. He's just a kid. His kids younger than my cousins Jonathan and Jared, man. Takeoff. This guy was younger than my cousins Jonathan and Jared Coleman. That's the one thing I ever do is dedicate my live stream to this man right here. Kirshnik Khari Ball, also known as Takeoff. But rest in peace to Takeoff. He's one of those guys that came up, man. Along with the two guys in Migos. History was completely. I mean, my thing is they all just came up in the rap game, okay, in 2013. By 2010, they're all learning the rap game from all the other OG rappers that been paving the way for other young rappers that could come up. But all I do is put my faith in the Lord, especially. But that's the reason I put my faith in God, man. Put my faith in the Lord because I wanted to like keep my faith in them because my thing is I learned how people can just do shit these days. I felt bad for you know, especially for Takeoff. I feel for that. I feel for his family too. I feel for his family. You know what I mean? His representative too. Damn. Fuck. We lost a guy. Now the family members are gonna be crying and hurting over this man. Takeoff. I swear, to God, his family was gonna be hurting and crying until they heard the news about him being killed, end up killed in Houston, Texas, at a bowling alley slash billiards hall. But this is bad. But this is weird. Worse than this. After PNB Rock in LA, getting killed in a chicken joint in LA, Los Angeles, California. Now you got this. Now you got this. Now you got this young man who was in the Migos, who was in Migos, was killed in Houston, Texas. Now I got to do this here. One final thought before I leave. One final thought before I end this motherfucker stream. I'm on the end of the stream. This last stream is dedicated in the memoriam of Kirshnik Khari Ball, who's also known uh, as Takeoff from the hip hop trio Migos with Quavo and Offset. Was killed. You know what I mean? Remember I am of Kirshnik Khari Ball, aka Takeoff. Born June 18, 1994, died November 1st, 2022. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Kirshnik Khari Ball. But all your family misses you, man. Be up there in heaven, man. God's waiting for you up. God's waiting for you up there in the clouds for you to come home. Rest easy, Kirshnik.